For a kilo of decored cabbage, you will need 25 grams of salt, a quarter of a teaspoon of black peppercorns, 1 or 2 bay leaves, and 1 carrot. This is actually 1.3 kilos of cabbage, so I have adjusted salt and peppercorns accordingly. Save few outermost layers for the end. Finely chop the cabbage or use a mandolin like I did. Grate the carrots and mix it in with the cabbage. Crush up the peppercorns, mix it with the salt. Distribute salt and pepper into your bowls. Combine everything well. We're now going to put everything in the mason jar. Keep pressing the cabbage down with your hands, and then don't forget to add your bay leaves. Add in the remaining juice from the bowl. Press it all down nicely and make sure that there is no cabbage on the walls of the jar. You have two options. If you got pickling weights, you can layer the top of the cabbage with some of these cabbage leaves at the top, and then put the weight on it. The other option, which is what I'm going to do, is fill a food safe Ziploc bag with water and then put it in so it covers it nicely, and so it creates like an airlock essentially, like this. So this will press down on all the cabbage that's in there, making sure that everything is submerged, and so it pickles without getting moldy. This is what it should look like. Over the next few days, the amount of water will increase, which is good. So we're going to leave this to ferment for about 3 to 5 days, depending on the temperature in your room. It's day 1, and as you can see, water has built up inside, which is great. What we want to do is burp the jar every day to release all the excess gases. So didn't really hear anything just today, but over the next few days there will be gas building up, and you should be able to hear the hiss sound every time you open it. This is the 3rd day. You can see some bubbles forming. I'm just going to open it. Ooh, yep. As you can see, definitely some activity happening there. I'll probably taste it in a couple of days' time, but it's a good sign that there is fermentation and that there is liquid is all the way up to the top. So all the liquid from the cabbage has gone to the top, which is what we want. So this is 6th day, so we're gonna go ahead and taste some of it. There has been a lot of activity already, lots of bubbles before, and the water has come up all the way up, as you can see. It smells good. I'm just gonna go ahead and taste it. It's really tasty and crunchy. The only thing is, I think I used too much peppercorns. It's quite spicy, but it's still fine. So I would recommend using 5 to 10 peppercorn kernels for this. So it really depends on your preference. I think I'm going to let this ferment for a few more days for extra tang, but just taste it every single day, and whenever it tastes good to you, just move it to the fridge. I left the sauerkraut to ferment for 2 more days, and then I put it in the fridge. You can leave it to ferment longer or shorter. It all depends on your preference. Enjoy.